Hello and welcome to Software Testing Guide by Jamil. Today's topic is how to install Node JS and Newman. So the content of this tutorial is check if Node JS is installed on the system, which we don't have at the moment. So check the version and it wouldn't show anything. So then download and install Node JS. Again, once downloaded and installed, check the version of Node.js, check the version of NPM, which we also installed. And then install the Newman globally, check the Newman folders, and then we'll talk about a little bit about usage of Node and NPM, and then wrap up. Right, let's check to see if Node.js is installed on our machine. It shouldn't be. So we don't have it installed. Again, npm, which we shouldn't have installed either. So we haven't got the version for it. So let's install Node.js, and so there is the latest stable version and there's a current version. I mean, current version probably have more features, but the stable version, that's what we're looking for, because we know it works and it's used by most people. So we'll go for the operating system we have. Once it's downloaded, we start the setup. Just click on next. Read all the terms and conditions before you're agreeing. Accept that. Once you read them, click on next. I normally just install in the program file, so leave as default. Click on next, and I'll close. Just leave it as installed with all the features on, so you get to install both the Node.js runtime as well as the NPM package manager, and all the documentation shortcuts and the path to a local drive. So leave that as well. Click on next. I normally don't leave it as default, so I don't want to install anything extra like chocolatey or anything like that. So just click on next and then start installing. Yeah, so once it's finished, click on the finish button, and that would finish the install. So we go back to our command per line and type in again node and check the version of it. So that's the version v12.16.1 which we downloaded, and we should also have version of npm as well. So if you check that, which is 6. Now we need to install Newman. Newman is which I personally use it for automating API requests with Postman. So I have it installed on many of my other work-related machines, and we'll give a quick guide how to install it. I mean, in this video, I won't be using it to run any automation for Postman API, which hopefully I'll do that soon in another video. But for now, we're just going to install Newman, and once it's installed, we'll check where it's installed and all the folders with that. So let's install Newman. So npm. So Node package manager is used to install it. We'll install it on the global rather than a local directory. So Newman. If I can spell it right, so let's try that again and spell install, then install. No, and if I can spell Newman correctly, once you go within the node modules, you should see a Newman here with all the files that were all the directories. So there was 197 197 contributors, 166 packages. So it's got all the files there. If you ever want to delete it and reinstall, you can always go back in here and delete the actual folder and it'll install again. So just just a reminder. So and to install it, you just need to type in the command npm install -g space Newman, and I will install it. So okay, so going back, so what's use of Node JS. So Node.js is used by developers to write JavaScript command line tools for server-side scripting, which allows them to run script on the server side to produce dynamic web pages. I mean, some of the corporate users for Node.js software include GoDaddy, Groupon, PayPal, and Netflix. So it's very well used in the industry, and the NPM is a Node.js package manager. It's used for two reasons. One is for publishing open source Node.js projects, and the second is again it's a command line utility for interacting with repositories, installing packages, version management, etc. Just like we did with the Newman, installing Newman. So just to wrap it up, just like I said, open Node.js and open source for JavaScript runtime environment, and it's used by some of the very big corporate users like GoDaddy and Groupon, and again the new npm manager is used to manage open source projects, publish open source project, and manage the command line like we do with the Newman. And we use the npm again to install for managing Newman. So thank you very much. Do remember to like this video if you enjoyed it, and leave me some comments if you think I could improve, or what else you would like to see, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button